What's going on with all my money motivated stars? Now this video is gonna be about the truth being revealed. You know what I mean? Because I read that comment on a certain post. You know, it was basically because I ain't want to talk about this Meek Mill and Diddy situation. I think I talked about the Diddy situation before, where I was speaking like we already know what type of dude he is, how he get down. That shouldn't be surprising. You know what I mean? All the allegations that's coming out on him. Not to say every allegation that's being made about him is true, you know what I mean? But it's been obvious since the drink champs when he was doing like, you know what I mean, talking to, I was gonna say Cass, what's his name? Fabulous, and he was calling them dead, all that. You know what I mean? A lot of this stuff, it was already evident that what they were saying could be true, you know. But now it's more allegations against Diddy, and they got Usher in it, you know. Chris Brown, a lot of other different celebrities, Meek Mill, you know what I mean? And Meek Mill is the only one that's being really vocal about the so-called allegations of him having relationships with Diddy. And I'm just peeping it all out because, like I said, I didn't want to talk about this because this really don't help nobody spiritually. But when I be seeing in the comment section, I be looking at, because it's not like I'm going to a comment section where I'm gonna expect a lot of you all to be there or expect a lot of conscious people to be there, but I do indulge in going to those comment sections just to see where people's mind is and what aspect they find intriguing about it. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, I'm looking at a lot of people saying, I'm finally glad the truth is coming out about a lot of these people. The truth is being revealed. You know what I mean? And that's where they get people right there. They get people because a lot of this stuff is not important. And the fact that people think that is the truth that's supposed to be revealed, it is not. Who cares about them people and how they get down in Hollywood? That's how they get down. You know what I'm saying? We've been knowing how they get down, blood sacrifices. Everybody's been knowing about this for years. You know what I mean? So I guess people are happy. Oh, I'm glad this is finally getting exposed. We need to worry about, you should be happy about, they need to talk about the pyramids and all the NASA. NASA need to get exposed. You know what I mean? That's why, because I don't really care about that, you know, but it's good that everybody who's seeing it, because it is good on the entertainment side of the youth who want to follow these guys, these role models, and they think these the toughest, roughest dudes, and they're getting exposed. So that's good on that behalf. But when it comes down to it, the people who really need to be getting exposed are the ones who not getting exposed. The people who need to get exposed are the ones who are doing the exposing so they won't get exposed. You know what I mean? So when it comes like to NASA, Bill Gates and stuff like that, that's who people need to be happy about getting exposed. You know what I mean? All the people who have a hand in giving you your food, it's poison food. All the people who play a part in making these clouds, these fake clouds, you know what I mean? That's what people need to be worried about. You know what I mean? A lot of people are so determined to stay focused in the entertainment world till they missing out on the real play. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's what a distraction is needed for. Hollywood is nothing but entertainment. So you know entertainment comes with distractions. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to the government and what they're doing, that's not entertainment. It's not a distraction. It's what you need to be focused on. You know what I mean? A lot of people need to be focused on. It's what we're focused on, our spiritual health and our mental well-being, but we're also aware of the true play that's being played in front of our face. A lot of people, they're so entertained and amused by this. You know what I mean? They sit back watching, eating their popcorn about all these celebrities getting exposed. Like, it's making their day. That's really crazy. You know what I mean? So get away from people like that. You know what I mean? Who is making their day. Like, I ain't saying get away from people because people gonna talk about that. You know what I mean? I ain't saying get away from people who's talking about the situation. I'm talking about just like get away from people who's so consumed and so entertained and enjoying this. You know what I mean? That becomes messy. It becomes messy when you're so hooked on somebody's sexuality or you're hooked on these allegations that somebody, you know what I mean, in this celebrity world who's then everybody in the celebrity world is doing it, you know what I mean? But people are not concerned about what they just put in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? People are not concerned about all the gossip they are consuming. You know what I mean? All the fluids, all the toxic drinks and sodas they are consuming, that's killing you. You know what I mean? Not only on it, this information is killing you, but the food you put in your body is killing you. All the stuff that in your environment is killing you, and you worried about the truth being revealed, and this is your truth. You know what I mean? This is not the truth. You know, people have been doing whatever they want to do behind closed doors for ages, and it's going to continue to go on, whether it's in Hollywood, whether it's in the regular normal streets. That shouldn't depict on how you move in life, or that what your conversation should be about. Your conversation should be about what's really going on and how you can counteract that. You know what I mean? Cleaning your vegetables, cleaning your fruit. You know what I mean? But like I said, I can't expect the average person to really care about health and care about, you know what I mean, weather control and care about stuff like this. But it's always good to be addressed, because I don't make these videos really, these type of videos right here, for my support. You know what I mean? My supporters. It's for my supporters to share videos like this for people who could be so intertwined in that matrix, you know what I mean, to tell people to get out of there, man. That's none of your concern, you know what I mean. If you sit back watching it unfold, that's cool, but don't be so consumed in getting a thrill out of somebody else getting torn down, because these people knew it was gonna be a day where this came out. It's Hollywood. People, just like people talk in the streets, they talk in Hollywood. So these people they just put money before a real conscious decision on integrity. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, they know they being used as a distraction. They know they being the one to distract. Meek Mill himself came out, and I got a video with the clip in one of my, I got so many videos on here, but I got a video with a clip of Meek Mill saying that the industry was telling him to put out a negative message. He said you get paid more, you know what I mean? The record labels pay you more to talk about negative stuff. That probably could be one of the reasons he's getting attacked. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, they do what they do, and they feel sorry, and they start getting out telling a lot of stuff that they shouldn't tell, because once you join that organization, it's like blood in, blood out. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to face consequences by you trying to do what you initially didn't sign up to do. It was to keep people sleep and not wake them up to the truth. So the fact that you doing it, you're going to face repercussions. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, man, people just got to stay focused and really got to realize what the real truth is. And the real truth is so far from your reality that you wouldn't even believe it. You know what I mean? It's crazy how people enjoy information like this, but as soon as we start talking about the government and all that, y'all conspiracy theories, y'all want to be woke so bad. But when it comes down to, she cheated on him with her, and all that messy stuff, people are so tuned in, and they have the most longest paragraphs to talk about this stuff and all that. But when it comes down to so-called conspiracies that we can actually see in our day-to-day lives, like, we don't see these celebrities in our day-to-day lives, but we give them the most energy. But when it comes down to stuff that we're actually seeing, the chemtrails in the skies, we're seeing the food being sprayed, you know what I mean? We're seeing these people talking about lab-grown meat, which we have been eating for years. Don't nobody really want to take time out in the conversation and the energy to produce words. All you got to say is, he trying to be extra woke. I'm tired of these woke. I'm tired of these conspiracy theories. You know what I mean? You give that a side. You just put it to the side. Like, that conspiracy. We don't want to hear that. We want to hear about people getting cheated on and people doing the messy stuff that goes on where we'll never be. How about talking about the situations in your neighborhood? You know what I mean? All the corner stores and liquor stores that you have in your neighborhood. Where's the outrage on it? That's what I'm saying. Where's the outrage on a lot of these guns being put into our neighborhoods, like we was the creator of these guns? Like we was the creator of this liquor, you know what I mean? And we just set up shop in our neighborhoods, which the ones who run in these shops are not even of our ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? How about that? How about we even, you know what I'm saying, shown how the divide and conquer work? You know what I mean? How they trying to split up the households. How about that? The welfare and all that. How about things like that? But we don't care about that as a people. You know what I mean? Once people start hearing stuff like this, they get offended, or they'll just, I don't want to hear this. You know what I mean? People don't like hearing the truth about themselves. You know what I mean? But it's not to bash nobody. It's just sometimes you need to get shook and like, look, this is what you need to worry about. Your health comes first. You know what I mean? Your spirituality, well, that comes with spirituality, health and spirituality. You know what I'm saying? So all that comes first. All this nonsense, you can be entertained with it. You know what I mean? Or you can be aware of it, but don't let that consume you to where you arguing with people online about somebody else's sexuality or somebody else's marriage where this person is cheating. You know what I mean? Because it really don't even concern you like that. You know, I can always grab one of those topics and make a positive video out of that. But if you're not talking about that to bring out a message, you know what I mean? It's just gossip at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So we need to start transforming our thoughts from gossip to what can I learn from this? You know what I mean? A lot of people are not learning from these situations that they're seeing. They're just seeing a lot of missed situations and it's entertaining to talk about. You know what I mean? So when I talk about these situations, it's always a message and I'm bringing it to you raw, whether people want to listen to it or not. You know what I'm saying? I got a good support system who watch all my videos and know, okay, he's saying the right stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is how I feel. You know what I mean? Everybody don't agree with all my videos, but for the most part, y'all can relate and resonate. You know what I mean? What's important, what needs to be said, and what needs to be thrown out the window. You know what I mean? We're getting too sidetracked and too entertained by stuff we've been knowing. You know what I mean? Cause I be saying a lot of these allegations were just surprising and shocking. A lot of this stuff ain't even shocking. It's like, okay, we figured that. He gave hints. This person gave hints. A lot of people have hints in their songs, music, attire. You know what I mean? It ain't really too hard to notice how a person is. You can read their energy through a camera, through a screen. Y'all can read my energy through a screen. That's why a lot of people stay, you know what I mean? When it come down to it. A lot of people leave my channel because they don't like the energy, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's too high vibrational for them. Sometimes when you're around people, your energy is too high vibrational for the people who you're around because they see you don't want to participate in the stuff they participating in, and your energy, people just feel that, you know what I mean? Sometimes people gravitate towards the light because they need more energy. And some people, they get mad and go away from that light because you make them feel less within themselves, you know what I mean? Having a bright light in this world is like standing to a person that you taller than and they shorter and they have an insecurity. They don't want to stand by you because you make them look more shorter than what they feel. So when you around somebody, you have a bright light, you dim their light, you make them feel more dimmer than what they feel like inside. You know what I mean? So that's how people got to start recognizing, man, you ain't meant for every crowd, man. You meant for a high vibrational crowd. And if you ain't around it right now, solitude is the best thing that's going. You know what I mean? Like I said, YouTube and Instagram and all these social medias do help people like us because people like me, people like you, we don't really find those in our day-to-day life. So we ran across more high vibrational people on the internet than we have in real life. So a lot of people use the internet for they like downfall. A lot of people like me and you, we use the internet for our, you know what I mean, the expansion of our consciousness, because you can do that over this internet. A lot of people are decreasing their consciousness by how the ways they're using the phone. They're using it for gossip and they're not learning anything from this phone. I done learned so much from this phone, but everybody ain't doing it. You don't learn so much from this phone, but everybody's not you. You know what I mean? We take different situations and we do what we can with them in our own mind. You know what I mean? That's just like shit. If we was left with a ham sandwich for a week and that's all we knew we had, we probably gonna take a bite off that ham sandwich every day until that week is over, so we know more food is coming. It might be one person who eat that whole ham sandwich one day, that whole ham in one day. We different, you know what I mean? A lot of us are built different. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, we just gotta know, man, you built too different for some people, you know what I mean? And what resonate with you ain't gonna resonate with everybody else. Like I said, I can say that a million times, but like I said, I'm still learning it. I'm still learning. What makes sense to me ain't gonna make sense to everybody, you know what I mean? So when it comes down, I'm gonna end this video right here, man. When it comes down to the truth being exposed, man, we need to seek the real truth for that to be exposed. Like I said, when it comes down to all these billionaires who building these bunkers, all these signs, when it comes to Kroger sign, all these logos that we wearing on our clothes, we don't even know what they mean. I got a lot of logos on my clothes that I'm day by day finding out what they mean. Like, damn, I ain't know that. You know what I mean? A lot of us wearing clothes with, you know what I'm saying, child molest signs on it. You know what I mean? It sounds so crazy, but when you go deep into it, which people not even going, they just going surface level when it comes to this Illuminati stuff and all that should have been over with. We should have known that existed years ago and just moved over from it and seen the real, and seen why that was there. Why was that placed there? You know what I mean? It was placed there so you want to see this building over here with all this going on, this Area 51 and all this, these experimental labs and all this child trafficking. It's very few outrage on it. People care more about these celebrities getting exposed than the ones who child trafficking. You know what I mean? People out here eating kids, organ donors, kidnapping people, grown women and children, harvesting organs. Don't nobody care about that truth. But when you see somebody in a relationship, they cheated. I'm glad the truth came out. I knew he wasn't a good person. Come on, man. It's bigger. What they say, it's bigger fish to fry out here. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm vegan now, so I can't even say that. It's bigger salads to flip, I guess. Let me cut this video off while I just get the rain. Well, yeah, man. It is. There's more stuff to be tuned into, man. Whatever you tuned into shows what frequency you on. You know what I mean? So tune your frequency and change it, you know what I mean, to higher vibrations, you know what I mean? Raise that vibration so you can see better things in your life and be more concerned and be more on the alert side. So when it comes down to it, man, y'all make sure y'all get this video a like and y'all be blessed on walking that smoke.